Happy Friday. Welcome to Speaking of Which. I just thought I'd do a quick little video and pardon my not looking extraordinarily witchy today, although I guess I'm rocking the crone look. I have a cyst in my eye, which is making me not able to wear makeup, and so I'm feeling kind of crappy today, but I just thought I'd take a few minutes, and since I am not able to write much because I am dealing with a cyst and I just can't really read very well or write very well, I thought I would share some of the crystals that I carry in my pouch, or stones. They're not all crystals. So I have three that I'm wearing today. I almost always have something in a little pouch or, stuck in my bra, in my pocket, somewhere on me. And today I have three stones that I just thought I'd really like to share with you. One I almost always have on me is jet. I have some form of jet. Jet feels so good. It's smooth and gets warm with your body really quickly. And it feels nice. It's a gemstone. However, it is made from organic material. It's made from essentially wood, which has been compressed with water for millions of years. There's two types of jet, soft and hard jet. One is made with salt water, the other is made with fresh water. It's found in it's found in Europe. It's also common in Native American jewelry. Really beautiful when it's all polished up. But it just feels so nice because of that organic quality. And you're holding something in your hand that millions of years ago used to be a tree. And I think that's kind of exciting. It also has the property, and I will probably mention this in subsequent, more better organized videos. However, speaking of which, my attitude about crystals. So a lot of people will say, crystals bunk. How can this thing do that thing? How can this magical thing work? I say it doesn't really matter if this jet does the thing that I've been told it does, that I've decided it does, that I feel like it does, because when I hold it, I think about the thing that is associated with it. And by doing that, I am mindfully concentrating on bringing that thing into my life. So it works in that psychological way, regardless of whether it works in a magical way. I feel so good when I hold jet. I like to say that jet is like the kidney of the crystal world. It's not a crystal, clearly. I believe it's called, is it a mineraloid? Not a mineral. So it basically kind of takes anything negative and nasty and just like works like a kidney and cleans it out so that everything is fresh and new. It's best when it's actually in contact with your skin. It's good to not let other people hold your jet. I used to have a friend who would say she ruined jet. Anytime she picked it up, it just like sucked all the negativity out of her. This one has this weird little chip in it, which I kind of actually like to rub. So they're great for worry stones. They're beautiful in jewelry and just so nice. It's ideal to have it against your skin. The other two stones that I have been carrying on me regularly lately are citrine. This is, I have been told, and this is something I've talked about before, written about, but also we'll probably be doing a video on at some point about. It's really hard to get the provenance of your stones. You kind of have to trust the entity that you buy your stones from. You don't know whether they come from a mining process that's as environmentally friendly as possible. You don't know if local people are being abused, if there's child labor or people aren't being taken care of or the mines are dangerous. You don't even know if the stone is real. So very often the citrine that you see is heat-treated amethyst or smoky quartz, and that gives it that deep, dark color of yellow. Most natural citrine is lighter colored like this. I have a couple pieces that are like almost clear that you can barely see any color in them at all. It's quartz. So amethyst and citrine are essentially the same stone, but they just have a different color. Sometimes they're found growing together, called ametrine. it just feels nice. It's happy yellow golden color. Citrine is another thing of positivity. Citrine is supposed to attract positivity and just repel the heck out of negativity. It's supposed to clean that stuff. It is a self-cleansing crystal. You don't need to clean it. It will also help clean other crystals. It transmutes negativity into positivity. It brings luck. It's considered a prosperity stone. Feng shui wise, you're supposed to keep it in your money corner, which is like the farthest left corner of your feng shui map. Like when you come in the door, it'd be the left. You're always supposed to keep one of those, like keep one in your pocket or your cash register, your purse. I like to keep it. The stones that I'm carrying right now just make me feel positive and safe. This trifecta of stones, and that's I can't really fit more in this bag. My favorite stone that I almost always have with me, even if, especially if I go out in a crowd, and it just feels good. It's got this wonderful little dent in it. The one of the terminated points broke a bit, so it has actually this nice smooth surface that allows me to hold it. It also has this nifty little keyhole. I don't know if you can see it in there. I keep saying I'm gonna stick another little stone in it or something. I actually have a blog partially written about this stone that I'll post at some point on speakingofwhich.com. Plug. So this is smoky quartz. It is Tibetan smoky quartz. Sometimes there are Tibetan black quartz. Sometimes it's more clear with a black inclusion in it. You can see this has a little bit of dark areas in it. This one just feels amazing to me, and I've been smitten with it from the moment I picked it up, and it's a good size. So it's not perfect because it does have that part of the point broken off, but it kind of makes it a scepter and a point to zap things with. It has a crackling energy about it to me. This is my impression. You can think I'm nuts. That's fine. And often when I go to a big crowd, it will feel just like supercharged, almost where you get a shock from it afterwards. It's kind of crazy, but it feels very protective and safe. Tibetan quartz essentially is just smoky quartz that comes from Tibet that often has black inclusions in it. Because it's from Tibet, it's supposed to be like a billion times more sacred, blah, blah, blah. And people charge a lot more for it. They say it's rare. Again, this is another thing. You have to really do your homework. Is a crystal really that rare? Well, technically all crystals are rare because they have to be dug out of the ground and they're, finite or hard to get. Some of them are a lot harder to get than others. Considering how rare Tibetan quartz is supposed to be, it sure is all over the place in a plenty and has a wide range of prices. So, always use your discretion. Like, is it worth what you're paying to you? Do you absolutely love this piece? I love this piece. I don't think I paid very much for it. I am poor and I don't pay a lot for my crystals. I've had this one for a long time now. And it is probably like, if there's that one crystal you could only grab one crystal when you ran out of the house, and if it was on fire, this would be the crystal. I mean, there's other stuff that's more important I'd grab. But it was like, you got one crystal, this would be the crystal. You can always find other things, but this one is really unique. So yeah, Tibetan quartz is really great for protection. It's supposed to cover all the chakras and energize all the chakras and protect you. If you read up on Tibetan quartz, it is like one of those everything quartz crystals. I feel like it has an incredible energy. I always feel strongly protected when I wear it. It gives me confidence when I'm going in a place I'm not sure about. I love it. I'll probably talk about this crystal again. So those are the 3 crystals or crystals and stones that I have been wearing in my bra this week. So just a little mini primer on things. Crystals do give you something to focus on, regardless of whether they have the actual power to manifest the thing. Jet, I think, is just something everybody should have a piece of jet if they can. I think even just touching it, you feel better. You feel less stressed. I feel less stressed when I use it. I feel calmer. I feel like protected and safe, and it's just got that, it's like a stone with a feel of wood. It's pretty amazing. And how could you not feel happy and lucky and at peace and positive when you have this little bit of sunshine in your bag? And this is just a badass. So anyway, check out speakingofwhich.com, subscribe to my channel. I'll do more stuff. I'll do better quality stuff. At some point, I will have makeup on, and I will also have better quality video equipment. I hope this is helpful. I'd love to hear your comments. What stones do you like? What makes you feel good? Do you care if they're magic, if they have magical properties? Or do you just love them like I do? Do you look at them from just a purely geological standpoint? That's great too. Anyway, have a great weekend and best witches.